They never mention heavy lifting at law school. Oof. Court papers for Alex's trial. I have been filing them all day. Oh.
Well, kidnapping's a tough rap. Think Alex can beat it?
I feel good about it.
How is Alex?
Already planning her case dismiss party. She's very confident. She seems to have developed a special relationship with the judge. She expects that he'll send her home with lots of sympathy.
Ah. Well, if she wins, don't forget, you're the one who made this happen. So why don't you just sit back, kick your shoes off, and let go of that work day, and come to Club Indigo with me. Track's playing there again tonight.
Track? Are you falling for him?
I'm taking it slow, which is not easy. I mean, the man is just too smart, too considerate, and way too talented.
He's not bad to look at either.
Amen.
No, you know, I think I'm going to take a rain check on tonight. I'm really on a roll with this case, but there's one more angle I'd like to play with.
Hello?
Hey, Rach, it's me.
Hi.
Hi. We just got done rehearsing for tonight, and I must say it's sounding pretty good. I'm going to see you later, I hope.
Well, you know you will.
Ah, I like the way you say that.
Well, I like the way you play.
You know, after we wrap tonight, there's a special after-hours place that I'd like to take you to in Philly. And then later we can find ourselves a nice, quiet place and have ourselves some breakfast. Watch the sun come up. You know, I hate doing that alone. Will you be there with me?
Love to.
Great. I'll see you later then. Okay.
You would love to what?
Watch the sun come up.
Oh, that can be very romantic.
Yeah.
You realize he expects to spend the night with you. Are you ready for that?
I think I am.
I'm trying to understand. But I feel like you're two people. The poet, strong and gentle, whom I love. But then there's this other person who grabs the chance to get involved with a dangerous mission with Beau. Who can handle a gun and crack safes and put an anarchist terrorist behind bars, and now tells me he was a part of a murder.
You're right about everything you said. I'm the quiet man who rode his horses, the horses he loved, through the green fields of Ireland. But then my sister died in a botched abortion, and I found rage in me that I didn't know I had, but I welcomed it in the man it made me. I wanted Whiting to pay for it, what he did. The yacht blew up, Whiting with it, and Liam. And all at once, all that rage turned into terrible guilt.
You were so young. You just lost your sister. I know if I could have, I would have helped someone kill Todd Manning. I would have watched, and it wouldn't have mattered.
No. No, see, you're not understanding me. That's not what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to say is that I should never have been part of a plot against Lord Whiting. I knew there'd be a price to pay. I knew that somehow, some way I'd be punished. If only avoided it. I made books and poetry and other people's thoughts, my cloak of words. But, Margaret, I live every day in fear that someone will push me too far. Siobhan died, and the men of 21 tracked me down and threw me back into a world full of murder and violence. And And then I found you. You're my miracle. You're my angel. My hope for us, my love for you has kept me at peace. But even with you by my side, I feel this anger and this rage inside of me trying to get out. And yes, maybe that night at the restaurant with Guy Armitage, maybe I transferred some of that anger onto him. And yes, I loved hitting the man. I loved it. But I didn't kill him.
I do believe that.
Thank you. I'm glad. I know Bo will. If he finds out that I was in any way involved in Whiting's death, the logical conclusion would be that, yes, I could kill another right-wing radical. Like Guy Armitage. And my friend Bo Buchanan is a logical thinking man.
This is Interpol's analysis of the bomb that killed Lord Whiting. Keneally was right. You take our own bomb squad's preliminary analysis and you compare the two, this one starts to look a whole lot like the explosion that took out Guy Armitage, you know? Two right-wing radicals, both anti-Irish, both with yachts.
Mm-hmm. Which blow up with Patrick Thornhart in the background of both situations.
Yeah, but Keneally's statement, it's nothing but an allegation right now, Hank. You know, he's serving life in prison because Patrick Thornhart put him there. This is a perfect opportunity for him to really stick it to Patrick. But you know something? Thornhart has been acting just a little weird lately.
Yeah, well, come on, man. I mean, look, how would you feel if you were in an accident that killed your unborn child and almost killed the mother of that child and you were driving? Nah. See, Patrick he's just wired. I mean, come on, the guy, he bumps into Armitage, and they both know where the other stands politically. And then Mel Hayes, he baits Armitage. Armitage responds, and Patrick, well, he loses it, and he punches the guy.
Yeah, then he blows the guy up? No, I have a totally different take on all of this.
Yeah, well, I would love to hear it.
All right, let's turn it around. Let's look at it from Patrick's point of view.
Oh, buddy, I've been trying to.
All right, he's in love with Marty. All right, he wants to marry her. He wants to settle down right here. Be very happy. So rehashing old political arguments, you know, see, that's going to get him nothing. 2 billionaires, 2 yachts, 2 explosions. You know, it could be a coincidence.
Still sounds like a duck to me.
Yeah, and it walks like a duck and it looks like a duck. So let's go to Alex's statement that she saw Patrick on the dock just before the bomb.
She could have made that up.
Thornhart's cap was found on the dock. That places him at the scene. Unless somebody got their hands on his cap and they planted it there, you know? But his alibi, he's got a lousy alibi. He and Marty both say they stayed at a bed and breakfast. Now, the owner of that bed and breakfast says that she saw both of them in the morning. The night of the bombing, she only saw Marty.
Oh, come on, what, do you think that she would lie for Thornhart?
Yeah.
To cover a cold-blooded murder?
I don't like to think so.
Well, I'll tell you, it's either a very big stretch or a logical conclusion.
Forensics report just came in. I guess it could look worse for Patrick, but not by much.
This is bad. The boots they found in Patrick's closet, they match the muddy footprints at the dock. The wires from his apartment match the wires they got from the bomb fragments. The description Alex gave us of the tweed jacket she says Patrick was wearing when she claimed she saw him matches the one we found hanging in Patrick's closet, which has explosion debris embedded in the tweed.
Yeah, well, what about the chemical traces they found in the apartment?
Forensics is still trying to see if there's a match between the chemicals that he used to make the bomb.
If there's a match, you know, you keep adding up all of these matches, and then you throw in Alex's eyewitness account. Patrick Thornhart is standing right in the middle of
you
a
know
big
what? I'm just
pile.
going to tell the press something before they start to storm the gates here. I'll leave that to you.
Well, you know, Hank, I was kind of hoping we could keep a lid on this.
To protect your friend Thornhart?
No, to keep the members of the Fourth Estate from publicly trying whoever we bring in as our first suspect. And I would also like Interpol to go see Keneally.
Hey, look. They've told us what they know.
Yeah, but this attack on Armitage, you know, it could have been executed by terrorists. They could strike again.
Hey, come on, you guys. Look, I know I blew it with Alex's murder charge. I really want to do this one by the book. I don't want to watch Patrick get tried for something that he didn't do, but there's evidence. I mean, we've got to charge him. I mean, the evidence, it just keeps mounting up.
Yeah, it does, and fast, too. Does that bother anybody else here, how the pieces of this just seem to fit right together? You know, this is becoming a dream of an investigation.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes that happens.
I smell a setup.
So tell me, which one do you like?
That one. That one on you is a killer.
You bet it is. I wear this when I'm on the prowl and need a lucky edge.
I thought you were going to stay home and work on Alex Olenoff's defense.
Oh, I am. You're the one headed out. In my lucky dress.
Darling, I am dressed.
As your friend, who also happens to be a lawyer, let me review the facts, okay? Tonight is a very, very important night for you. It is imperative that you wear something which will make that man notice you.
Track already notices me.
Everybody will notice you in this dress.
Girlfriend, Track is already there, okay? I mean, the man practically jumps all over me every time he sees me.
Sounds very good.
Well, it is.
Almost too good, which is what I said about Kevin. This is so good that I can't believe it. Now, wasn't I right?
Look, Track's not like that, okay? I mean, the man is good, and he's real. And when we're together, I think the man is really happy.
I'm jealous. But if anyone deserves Mr. Perfect, it's you. Just do me a favor, okay? Wear one of my dresses.
Not that lucky dress, okay?
All right. This one, then.
This is a dress?
Trust me.
Do you know what my mother would call this? The devil's shamata.
Oh, whatever. Your mother's not going to be there tonight. Just you and Mr. Perfect watching the sun come up. Okay?
I really wish you were coming with me tonight.
The last thing you need is a third wheel, all right? Now, go put this on. Thanks.
You go to it.
I just think I got an idea of how I can help with Alex's trial.
Buchanan.
Hi, Kevin. It's me.
Oh. Yeah?
I guess you're not alone.
How can I help you?
Maybe I can help you.
Really?
Yes, really. If you're prepared to put aside our personal feelings.
Go on.
Bo has put a lid on their bombing investigation.
I know that already.
Well, I've come across something that I think you might be interested in. You are interested, aren't you?
Really depends on what you've got.
Well, I can't tell you over the phone. Come over later and I'll tell you what it is. But make sure you don't tell anyone where you're going. This has to be totally confidential. And I mean anyone.
Okay, I'll be there. Hey, possible lead on the bombing.
From whom?
No, one of those, classic nervous sources, you know.
Still go follow this.
I'm gonna. I'll be back soon. Okay?
Hey, Kevin.
Oh, my. So, this is what my poor brother had to deal with for the last 10 years. Well, a couple dozen blindfolds ought to do it.
Do what?
Keep all the men from staring at you. Hmm?
Well, so long as you don't blindfold track along with the others. We're gonna go to Philly later.
Yeah, I heard. So you and the sax man are really hitting it off, huh?
And?
And first thing tomorrow, I'm gonna call Gabriel and have him do some checking on my man.
Please don't. Look, Track's just a happy, motivated guy who is very into his music. That's all there is to it.
Well, between now and when I knew him in Chicago, he could have gotten himself into some things you need to know about.
I already know everything I need to know about him. Look, it would kill me if he knew that my uncle was doing a security check behind his back. You hired him, didn't you?
So you're really invested in this guy, huh?
Well, let's just see here. I don't play the stock market, but if he happens to be a new issue, I would buy up every share.
Mercy. Well, what about Track, huh? I mean, do you think this is two-way with him?
Yeah, I do. Taya thinks he's too good to be true. I think he's too true not to be good.
I think Patrick Thornhart is a good guy. But let me just throw out a few things here, okay? Let's see if they fly. Let's say that he's a cold-blooded killer, all right? He did it. He made the bomb, placed it where he thought it should go. He did it. Doesn't that take planning, huh?
Sure.
Smarts. But he drops his cap. The first thing he would do is go back there and pick it up.
Not if he thought someone was going to see him.
Oh, all righty. Then let's go to the boots. Why does he take these muddy boots and stuff them in the back of his closet? Why didn't he just throw them in the river, huh? And then all these wire fragments that we found at his place, along with that timer in a paper bag right there. Patrick Thornhart is the one who helped us understand how terrorists operate. Now, he is not going to leave, you know, a whole line of crumbs that's so obvious that a blindfolded pigeon could follow it all the way from the yacht right back to his place. This does not add up, folks.
All right, look, Bo. I'm not going to disagree with you, all right? But right now, we haven't got anyone else. And this, right here, says it's Patrick Thornhart. Now, look, you're right. We can't keep sitting on this thing, okay? I mean, look, the news people, especially Kevin, they know something's up. And how long do you think it's going to be before this story breaks? And believe me, once it does, the pressure's going to be on Thornhart, and he could run for it.
So what do you want to do? You want us to get his passport?
For now, yes.
Then we've got to arrest and arraign Patrick.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll tell you what. I've got to go to meet Rachel over at Club Indigo. I mean, she's kind of serious about this saxophone player that RJ has booked over there. I mean, I've met the guy, you know, he's a good player, but if this thing starts to get serious, I want to know.
What do we do about Patrick?
My advice?
Yeah.
Arrest him. Later.
Look, Bo, if you want me to do it, I will. He's your friend.
Hey, Marty's a friend of yours, you know? Everybody is everybody else's damn friend here. Neither one of us should be doing this.
Oh, you look like you're on your way out.
Mm-hmm.
Great, we can make this short then. There was something you wanted to tell me?
Are you...
Bombing?
You're sure you didn't tell anyone you were coming over, right?
You asked me not to, right? I protect the confidentiality of my sources. So why am I here?
The police are keeping it quiet, but Patrick Thornhart is a prime suspect in the Guy Armitage death.
Patrick?
Yeah. Alex was going to have dinner with Armitage that night. They were both on the boat about to leave when they heard a noise and then saw someone. Alex says it was Patrick Thornhart. This was very hard for her because he's a close friend of hers. But she felt it was her duty to call the police and tell them what she knew.
Oh. Nice timing. I mean, with her trial coming up and all.
That was a coincidence.
Right. So Alex saw Patrick. What did she say? She saw him skulking around suspiciously?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. At least she didn't say she saw him bending down to light the fuse.
She didn't have to.
Alex Oltl, responsible citizen.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but you don't want me to just say it. You want me to write it, don't you? Yeah. Maybe influence that judge in her upcoming trial?
Now, that's a very good idea.
Why me? I mean, Todd is paying you to defend Alex. Why don't you just bring it over to the Sun? They'll probably give you the whole center page.
Because a story about my client, written by you and published in the Banner, would have just the kind of impact I'm looking for. Do we have a deal?
Taya, we don't need a deal. You gave me a tip. I appreciate it. I will include Alex's contribution in my story if it checks out.
Oh, it will.
Then we'll print it. I do hope Patrick Thornhart's not involved, though. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer, so wherever it was you were going, just have a great time.
I'm not going anywhere. I could pretend that I have a date, but that would be a lie. I want it to look like this for you.
I'm flattered. Really. But, you know, there's no place for us to go with this. It's over.
I suppose. You know, but I really am surprised.
About what?
Your little fling with Cassie. I mean, it's lasted a lot longer than I thought it would, really.
Taya. Once again, it is not a fling.
So, things are going well with you.
That couldn't be better.
Huh.
See, there's no more secrets now. Cassie and I can be together the way we've always wanted to be together. Our feelings are mutual, and now we can, you know, be out in the open with them.
Well, I'm glad for you.
You know, like any new relationship, there's bound to be a couple of problems, but, yeah. Like her son, River.
Well, that'll take a while. I mean, Cassie has some major problems there.
Few.
More than a few. I still haven't gotten over her reaction when she saw me with River outside the diner. I was simply taking him off Andrew's hands for a few minutes, and she lost it. I mean, completely. I was stunned. Poor River was terrified. I'm sure he'd never seen his mother act like that before.
Oh, no. Thanks.
I mean, Cassie just doesn't get it, does she?
Get what?
Well, that she's won. She has nothing to be jealous of anymore, does she?
Cut it out. I gotta go home.
If you have to. I just really hope that you and Cassie are having fun together, you know? Because every time you see me, you're gonna think about the fun we could have.
Thanks. Again. For the tip.
Hank.
Hey, RJ.
Is this a raid?
Come on, give me a break.
Okay, well, let's start again. Welcome to Club Indigo, a drug-free environment.
You're not gonna let me live that one down, are you?
No, sir.
Stubborn, 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 just like Mama always used to say.
Okay, now let's just leave Mama out of this.
Come on, look. Look, all I'm saying is I was just glad you threw that old dopehead sucker out of here. So sue me.
Sue you? Well, the courtroom is your environment, not mine. But then you might like it if I came down there and started clapping every time you said objection.
Yeah, but I wouldn't bust your chops like you're always busting mine.
Another example of your superiority.
All I said, RJ, was good job.
Well, it wasn't necessary.
Okay, fine. Fine, I got the point, all right? The next time you do something to impress me, I'll just keep my big old mouth shut.
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, fine. Consider it done. Truce.
Well, okay. For now.
Good. So, where's my daughter?
Oh, she's in my office. She'll be out later.
What, is there something I should know?
Oh, you'll see.
Whoa. Oh, man, I sure hope she wore a coat when she came out tonight.
Just the dress. Barely.
Daddy, hi.
Hi, baby. Hi. Well, I guess this is a formal affair. I should have worn my little taffeta number.
Well, as you can see, I'm going to be using this for later.
What later?
Good luck, brother.
What's happening later?
Track and I are going out.
There's a party in town?
No. After Track's last set, we're going to Philly to an after-hours club.
Are you?
Hi.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Hey, you have to call Nora. You have to tell her about your involvement with Lord Whiting's murder. Because if you don't, and the truth comes out, it'll only make things worse.
Do you know how much I hate going back to that time?
I think I do.
It's only pain back there. Grania's death. Liam. The bombing.
But Nora's your attorney. You have to help her defend you.
The hardest part was telling you.
Well, I'm so glad you did. I love you. I'll always love you.
All right, I'll call Nora. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sorry about this, Patrick.
Sorry about what?
I have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Guy Armitage.
What arrest? For what? I didn't kill Guy Armitage.
How can you say this? He's your friend. How can you believe that he's a cold-blooded murderer? And even if you do, He couldn't have done it. We were far away from here to bed and breakfast where we spent the night.
I know all about the B&B. The owner says that she saw you the night of the bombing. She didn't see Patrick until the next morning. All right? We have enough evidence to bring you...
What evidence? Keneally's statement saying that I was involved in some other bombing that was similar with Lord Whiting?
It's more than just Keneally's statement.
What is it, hearsay?
No, hard evidence.
Look, I think you should call Nora right now, okay? She's gonna be hot at me because I didn't give her a heads up on this.
Fine. I'll call her.
Come on, go.
Look, you guys, I'm sorry. Patrick Thornhart, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand this?
Better than you.
I'm sorry. Could you turn around, please? You have the right to consult an attorney or to have
Just get on with it.
Yes, to have one present now and in the future. Do you understand this?
I don't know how it happened, but it did. We worked on a special number all afternoon, and it just wasn't working. My backups, Luke and Kari, kept giving me suggestions like speed it up here, slow it down there, stay on the beat, stay off the beat. You know, I was willing to try anything. And then at the end of the afternoon, it just came together. You know what I mean? It just
Came together.
Right. It was like it just came up out of me, like it was in my bloodstream. You know, it just kept coming. And it just flowed out of my acts in this one long, unbroken line.
Wow.
This never happened to me before. And I have you to thank for it.
Me? Come on, Track.
No, really. Really. You gave me the courage to do it.
You don't need courage to play the way you play.
Oh, but I do. I do. I went places within myself that I have never gone before. I have never even came close to touching. But when I thought of you, all the fear just went away. And I allowed myself to go there. Thank you.
Nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Rachel, there's so much more I could say. So much more.
I'm not here right now. Please leave a message and I'll call you back.
So, did you get anything? From your nervous source, do they have something for you?
Oh, well, it depends on how you look at it. As a news tip, it was good. Personally, however, it sucks. They think that Patrick Thornhart has something to do with Guy Armitage's death.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. He's their prime suspect.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just... I don't know.
Who told you this?
My source.
Do I know them?
Doubt it. What are you doing?
Taya,
What?
your source. The one who left her scent all over you?
All right. It was Taya. But she had a totally legitimate tip.
Which she had to tell you in person?
Yes. Cassie, I went over there. She told me what she knew. I said, thank you very much, goodbye, and I left.
You did not have to go see her.
Yes, I did. This is a major international story. I'm covering it. It's my job.
Yeah. I've seen how you do your job.
Give me a break here, would you? I have a chance to beat out every major reporter in the world, and if you haven't noticed yet, they're starting to circle.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Cassie, just wait a minute, all right? Wait. Just wait.
Kevin!
What do I do? This is unbelievable. This is so stupid. Oh, God. Hey, just keep out of my life, would you? Yeah, hi. Nick? Hey, Kevin Buchanan. Look, I'm just following up on a lead, so... Have they brought Patrick Thornhart in to question him for Guy Armitage's bombing? He's being arraigned tonight?
The gang assigned to headquarters. We're in for it.
Commissioner, is Mr. Thornhart under arrest?
What have you got on him?
Did you kill Guy Armitage?
Is it true Armitage was planning on filing assault charges against the professor?
No, it is not. Now, would you please let us in?
Is it true that Armitage was on a free Irish hit list?
No, no comment, all right? I'll make a statement to you later.
Commissioner, what led you to Thornhart?
Later!
Margaret, why don't you go home? I don't want you to go through this. I'll have Nora call you later.
No,
okay?
I'm staying here with you. This is about the two of us. When can I post bail?
They may not grant bail.
No bail?
No. The judge may want to keep you right here.
I have to go make music, okay?
Okay.
Hey, are you going to play that special tune?
You know I will.
Hi. Hi. I'm looking for someone. My fiancé, he's playing here tonight.
Oh, is he a musician?
Oh, the best. I came down from New York to surprise him.
Really?
Oh, we've been living together for 6 months now. And whenever he has to go away, I just die. One night away from him is awful. I miss him so much.
I'll say you do. So, which is the lucky guy? Is it Luke or Kari?
Luke or Kari? My fiancé's a saxophone player. Track.